Hey everyone, how are you today? Just checking the group and making sure I am going live. Waiting for that notification to pop up so I could pull this up. But when you come on in, let me know where you're tuning in from. Pop in, say hello. Okay, I believe I am live. And I need to make sure I'm muted. Okay, hello. Hello, my friend. How are you, Jason? Long time no talk. Just giving everybody a few minutes to pop in. Get a few more peeps. If you're hopping in, say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Don't be shy. We're all friends here. Do you guys have plans this weekend? I'm hoping to God it cools down. It's been in the 90s here, and in the Bay, we do not have air conditioning in a lot of the homes. So I apologize if you can hear the fan going on. In the background, we have the gardener leaf blowing in the background. You know, all is good. All is good. I'm so excited because this weekend, Jason, my partner in crime, my Stampin Up partner in crime, have our first ever Simply Inspired workshop. I am so excited. We're so happy to have it. Hello, Diana. Hello, Dallas. Our next class is actually going to be on November 20th, and that registration opens up this Monday the 13th. So I'll have all the details here on the page a little bit later on in the week when that registration goes live this coming Monday. So keep an eye out for that. How's the weather where you guys are at? Because I am not digging this. I am so ready for fall. Hello, Dallas, again. I do not do well with heat. Do not do well with heat at all. That is not my friend, not my favorite summer. I do not like summer. I'm a fall winter gal. Sweaters, cool, fog. I wish our infamous fog would please return because, man, it's been brutal. It's been 90 here in our town, and like I said, we're in the Bay Area. A lot of the homes don't have air conditioning, so it's about the same temperature inside our house too. So, whew. See, I used to live in a town a little bit north of us where I currently live in Vacaville, and we had the 110, 115, but we had air conditioning, so we were able to stay comfortable and able to sleep at night. But man, this is brutal. Anyhow, you guys, I think we are at the top of the hour. So hello everyone, good afternoon or good evening, whichever time zone you are watching me from. Today is Wednesday, September 8th. My name is Tammy Savello, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator out of the San Francisco hot Bay area. I blog over at cardsbytlc.com, and I'm here with our weekly Crafty Wednesdays crafting show. Say that several times. Oh, Jason, 81, but you get the humidity on top of it. Anyhow, if you're catching me live, you'll see that little red live button in the top left-hand corner of your screen. If you do not see that button, that means you are catching me on the replay, either here or on YouTube, or even my blog. Speaking of blogs, all the sizes and dimensions of this fun, amazing project today will be on my blog tomorrow, the 9th. So keep an eye out for that. Before we get started, I wanted to have a little housekeeping rule here. Today on Stampin' Up's website and my website, the amazing crafting kits, seasonal kit is now live. You can actually purchase this on my online store for $19. It comes with everything to complete 8 cards, the block and ink spot, the stamps, the cutouts, everything that you need to make these 8 completed cards come in this full kit. I love all-inclusive kits. They're fun, especially for those who have never crafted before and would like to give this a shot, and not have to invest in a lot of supplies. So this is a great kit for those who want to get to dip their toes into the water. I could even set up a video for an online class with this kit. So if I get enough people who purchase this kit, we can do one-on-one classes, we can do an online class, an online Zoom, whichever you want to do. So like I said, I found for today's project another obsessed fun fold. You know me and my fun fold, guys. This is called a book binding card because it folds down, or it adheres down at the edge, and it opens up just like a book. They're quick, they're great use for designer paper. They can easily be mass produced. Speaking of designer paper, the paper that we're using today is called Blackberry Beauty. Now, this paper in the catalog does not do it justice. The ribbon does not do it justice. The paper doesn't do it justice. You have to get this in person. And I'm telling you guys, as a tip today, you're gonna want to run, not walk, and order this today. It's actually on low inventory. So you're going to definitely want to get your hands on this amazing paper as quickly as you possibly can. One more thing that I wanted to tell you guys that's on low inventory is our Stampin Up Trimmer. Oh, I love our trimmer because it absolutely is really versatile. It has the scoring blade, it has the cutting blade all in one. The arm all the way extends all the way out to 17 inches. It's a great gift. Amazing gift for a teacher in your life. Who remembers those really big guillotine cutters that were in the classrooms growing up where the boys would threaten to cut the girls' hair? Anyone? Or was it just my stupid boys in my class trying to cut all our girls' hair off? Well, you know what I'm talking about. Those really big, ginormous guillotine cutters. This would make a great, safe gift that you can give that teacher in your life for a welcome back into the school after being at home. Just have them add a Stampin' Up trimmer into their classroom. Isn't that fun? What cold spell? Oh, I wish we were having a cold spell, Christine. Before we get started on the cutting and scoring, I almost forgot to show you what bundle we're going to be using today. It is the Pretty Pumpkins bundle out of the mini catalog, and it comes with coordinating dies that coordinate to cut out the pumpkins. It coordinates to cut out this. Everything. Let's okay, there we go. All right, cut that out, and then the more intricate pumpkins. Look at this, you guys, and we'll be choosing the colors that we're going to be playing with today. 70 in pouring buckets. It's been pouring buckets for the past like 6 months in South Carolina, Rebecca. Send some our way, please. I wish Mother Nature would get caught up with the weather between the floodings and all of that. I think, why can't they just like evenly proportion out the rain so we can all be happy? You're right, Jason. The die cut for the 3 pumpkins does look, yes, Cinderella, hands down. Hands down. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Normally, I went back to actually cutting out the pieces ahead of time to save us some time. So the pieces that we have for this project, let's bring the project back in so we can keep an eye on for it. So, of course, we have the base. and we're actually going to be cutting the base on camera today, and we're going to cut it at 4 1/4 by 11 and score it at 5 1/2 and 6 3/4, and we'll do that off camera momentarily. But we do have this amazing paper. So this piece right here is a 4 by 4. Then the piece layered on top of it is 3 1/2 by 3 1/2, laid nicely on top of that. And then I have the side piece right here, 1 by 4. And then I have the two pieces. This, if you guys aren't familiar, is that glitz paper that's in the Celebration catalog. I've been using it pretty much for the past several weeks. I'm obsessed with this paper. And then of course just a scrap piece of basic white that we'll trim down. And then on the inside we have a 4 by 4 basic white piece, and then a trimmed bottom piece of 3 1/4 by 4. And I'll go over that again when we put this piece together. But let's go ahead and get started. Rebecca, you're right. A perfect congratulations card on your engagement. Oh, Cinderella, hands down for your Disney fans. My mom, my favorite Disney character and Disney princess is Cinderella. It was my mom's. In fact, between her and her sisters, she was always called Cinderella. I love it. Okay, let's go ahead and bring in our trimmer. And like I said, we're going to be cutting it at 4 1/4 by 11, just a standard cut. You get 2 card bases out of this cut. 4 1/4 by 11, we'll put that off to the side. And now we will use our scoring blade, which is the light piece at the top. Pull our arm out, and we are going to score it at 5 1/2 and 6 3/4. So 5 1/2 is just what we would score it normally to fold it directly in half, and then 6 3/4 we're going to slide that on over and see how it makes those nice scored lines for you. Aladdin for you, Jason. Hey you guys, type in your favorite Disney character. That would be fun. So we'll go ahead and fold this over right here. And where is my bone folder? Here we go. Let's go ahead and crisp up those edges. Another fun tool to have in your crafting room is bone folder to fold up Ariel, Rebecca. Okay. Okay. See how it's creased, you guys? We're going to fold that back because that's going to be the piece that folds back. So we're going to start by binding this piece down, adhering this piece right here to the back of your cardstock to make that book. And you can use any adhesive that you want, but I feel that either use Stampin' Seal Plus or Stampin' Seal, a more hardy adhesive, to make it hold better. Okay. The new Cruella. Oh, that's fun. I know I still haven't seen that yet. I need to see that movie. Old school Goofy and Pluto, Snow White. See, I'm old school. I need to have that Cinderella, Snow White. But that was the Disney that I grew up on in. My nieces are going to be 26 and 32. Can't believe that. At the end of the month, and they grew up on a whole different Disney, like Lion King and whatnot like that, Ariel. Okay, let's go ahead and bring in our 4 by 4 piece and decorate the front of this. I love this paper, you guys. I'll be showing you some samples of some cards that I made a couple of weeks ago from a class that I took, and you'll be in awe how amazing, like, you don't have to do much to your cards but adding just the cardstock to your paper. Grab an old retired one. Whew. Normally I like to use my glue, my liquid adhesive, But I don't know why I pulled my Stampin' Seal out today. I think I felt like I needed a little bit more heart to hold it. Honestly, I grab what's ever in front of me. And as you can see, I had our Fast Fuse, one of our old retired ones, in my drawer. And I just happened to grab it. But, hey. Whatever. Okay. Now we're going to do the end piece right here. And that just goes on just like that. I'm just going to come in with my Stampin' Seal again. I mean, you don't need much, even just adding just a nice sentiment to the front of this paper. Look at that gold shimmer. And I'm not a gold person, but I fell in love with this gold. I know, I'm in trouble. Jason's gonna turn me into the Stampin' Up police. Okay, let's put on the next piece, which is actually the back of this paper. I didn't want to use the back of this paper, but it's all so pretty. I had to just spread the love. So we'll lay that right on top, and we're gonna center that up. This is, like I said, this is a quick, easy card that's gonna come together, mass produce real easily. And sometimes this gets hung up, you guys. You just gotta roll with your finger to go forward. Hi Kathy, how are you today? Okay, lie that down. Okay, so before we stamp the sentiment, I want to go ahead and lay the pumpkins down, but I'm going to have you guys decide what color pumpkin we're going to use. So originally I used the Cajun Craze pumpkin. Look how intricate this pumpkin is. Ugh, I love it. With the, it's not rich raspberry, is it? I'm trying to think of the color, you guys. Help me out here. I'm drawing a blank. My Stampin' Up demonstrators. It's not rich raspberry. Blackberry Bliss, right? Yes. Thank you, Dallas. Thank you, Jason. Blackberry Bliss. So we can use that combo. We can use the cinnamon cider combo with this or with this. Let's start off with what color large pumpkin do you want to put down? Blackberry Bliss, cinnamon cider, or Cajun Craze? So large pumpkin. So far as cinnamon cider, Blackberry Bliss. Cider, Blackberry Bliss. We got 2 and 2, cinnamon cider. 3, 2. One more vote, you guys, and we'll cider. Okay. Cider wins. So I think what we'll do is, since Blackberry Bliss was the runner-up, do you want to do that one? Or do you want to do the Cajun Craze? Or this cinnamon cider with it? I don't think I want to do the cinnamon cider. Out of the two, Blackberry Bliss pumpkin or Cajun Craze? Cajun Craze. This combo? Give me some hearts and thumbs up if you like this combo. Okay, I'm seeing the hearts. I'm seeing the hearts. Okay, we're going for it. Since we did the Blackberry Bliss on this one, we'll do the Cajun Craze on this one. So we mixed it up a little bit. So the tip that I had from last week, I'm bringing my silicone mats and my liquid adhesive. Again, you could use it on the adhesive sheets if you want, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it this way because it's a quick, simple fix. Tap in and get that glue down. Quick, simple, easy. Okay. Lay this down. And I'm going to put that aside so it's out of the way because we are done with the liquid glue. Now we are going to take some mini glue dots and pop up our pumpkin. And if you guys have any crafting friends that would be interested in seeing this video, please feel free to share this video. It's quite the honor, and it's quite the honor to have someone share your video. So I would love for you to share with your crafting friends. The mini glue dots will fit on here just fine. Let's put one there on the edge. Okay, and I think we need one more. They are the perfect size for this pumpkin, Jace. You know I gotta pop it up. What other demonstrator out there has these Stampin' Dimensionals, and crafter have these Stampin' Dimensional backings all over their house? My kitties have a field day. I find them everywhere. Okay. Pop that up. Okay, you guys, we're going to go ahead and bring in our sentiment. I thought the sentiment, if friends were pumpkins, I would pick you. I love that. I mean, we could also use So Thankfully You or Gather Together. Whatever you guys decide. I'm going to let you guys vote what sentiment you want to use. And then we're going to vote on what color we're going to stamp that sentiment. We're going to say friends, thankful, or together. Gather together, if friends, if friends, friends, Kathy, gather together. Oh, I think the gather together is winning. Gather together. Okay. We're going to change it up. Since we did if friends were pumpkins, I would pick you. On this card, we'll do I'd gather together for this one. And then, did we say Blackberry Bliss or Rich Razzleberry? I'm sorry. It helps if I give you guys the right colors. Cajun Craze or Rich Razzleberry? Or I say Blackberry. Okay, I'm going to grab my Blackberry Bliss since that seems to be the color that everybody's picking. Luckily, I'm like 2 steps away from my ink pads. So we're going to do Blackberry Bliss. Gather together. Okay. bring this in really quick. I want to lay that down. Just want to see where I'm going to stamp this, because I'm going to kind of cut. I think I'll just stamp it in the center. Oh, it's a little crooked. Always a flip side. There we go. And we might have to trim this up a little bit. Do a little surgery. And I cut that a little crooked. Ooh, this heat's getting to me, guys. So I'm just gonna put that on top of that, and then we'll slide that down in there. But first we're gonna put this down with adhesive, just on the top, just because I'm just gonna let that bottom lay open, because I'm going to stamp, or I'm gonna put Stampin' Dimensionals on this. No problem, Letty. Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Okay. Get in our regular size Stampin' Dimensionals and pop this baby up. I have to have dimension on pretty much every project. Okay, I'm just going to slide that underneath there. So that stem's just coming up at the top. Put that down, oops. And we need to bring this up just a little bit. Now we're going to bring in the gold brush metallic gems. And there we go. What do you think about the front cover, guys? Do you like it? So far, we got to add our ribbon next. Let's do the inside first, but let's go ahead and add the inside of our card first, and then we'll add the ribbon last. Okay, basic white 4x4 cardstock, and again, all of these sizes and dimensions will be on my blog tomorrow. That down there, and this is 3/4 by 4, and I'm just going to come in with some of my glue so I can wiggle this one in, because this one I want to wiggle around, because I know I'll place it incorrectly and it'll just ruin the whole project because I did it last. Okay. Now for the piece of resistance, this gold ribbon. I'm so sad. I have one last piece of this ribbon. I just placed another order for this ribbon today. Oh, this ribbon. I'm not a gold person, and I could have rolls and rolls and rolls of this ribbon. It ties so nicely, and it looks so stunning on cards, and you'll see in my other samples that it's the star of the show. And my chubby little fingers, we're just gonna do just a basic knot. There we go. I have 2 pairs of snips, you guys. One for ribbon and one for other. I have to have ribbon snips. There we go. We're all done. What do you guys think? Do you love it? Fun, right? And it comes together so quickly, so easily. This would make such a great holiday card for your family and friends, especially if we are able to gather in person this holiday season, and send that out, or send that out if you guys can't. But I love it. Love, love, love. Honestly, this catalog just does not do this paper or ribbon justice. Like I said, I'm normally not a gold person, but it's so pretty. You guys ready to see some more samples I made a couple of weeks ago using the same bundle? So we have this, what we made today, and then this one. And this one. Oh, this one was probably my fave. And honestly, this cork paper, who was intimidated or thought, I don't need that paper? This paper steals the show every time as well. This whole suite. I was so on the fence on ordering this suite that I didn't. And when I took this class, I was like, okay, I need it. I need it now. But this paper, you guys, aren't these fun? And like I said, the ribbon steals the show every single time. Thank you, Dallas. They are pretty. I took a online class with my friend Melanie and Patty, and this was such a fun class to take. That's what I love about our Stampin' Up community. We support each other, take each other's classes, and get ideas from each other. And that's what I absolutely love about this. You don't have to be creative. You can take an idea out of a catalog, or take the idea of another demonstrator, or what have you. Just share that idea. That's what I love about this sharing community. So, are you guys ready for the code word for this week's giveaway? I'm actually going to be giving away both of these cards. Since they're both different, I'm going to send one lucky winner both of the cards. So you're going to be using the code word as usual. And this week's code word is #pumpkin. So if you would like to be entered in this week's drawing, just type in #pumpkin, and I will be drawing this Friday as normal for this week's giveaway, this week's card. I want to thank you all again for joining me this week. Be sure to check out my blog for this project tomorrow as well. I hope you guys join me next week for some more crafting fun. As always, I really appreciate all of you stopping by each week, sharing my videos, sending me your love. I hope you're able to join me next week for another Crafty Wednesday. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and the rest of your week. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.